Hello everybody, Coach Tim is back. I hope everybody has stayed safe during these trying times. I know it's not easy, and it wasn't very easy for me either. And so what I've decided is I went through some of my old footage from the lessons that I had, and I was able to pick out a theme to actually make a video out of. So today we're going to discuss 3 different types of openings that you could use against your opponents to lure them in towards something you need. First of all, why do you need to open anything up to begin with? A lot of times when opponents are highly defensive and maybe they have a coach beside them, maybe they even have a lead, whatever the situation may be, it's very difficult to attack. In general terms speaking, attacking is much more dangerous than be more on the defensive / counter-attacking side. Just if you look to any warfare history, always when there's a big battle and one army attacking the other, if they're relatively equal, the losses were much heavier on the attacking side. We have 3 different types of openings, and each type of opening can have tons of variations. It's really up to you. So my job today is just to describe 3 different types, maybe show you a couple of variations, and just, be as creative as you want when you go to fence. Okay, so first, is a type of opening that you do when it's needed to be an opening. So this is the opening that you use to briefly draw in your opponent's attention and try to capitalize on it. Okay, so a simple example of a brief opening would be when you're in a perfect on guard, and when the opportunity strikes, you decide to once create an opening. Maybe open up the bottom of your hand, maybe the top of your hand. It could be toe if you're trying to bait, or chest. And then most of the bout you're fencing again protected. The purpose of that opening is to briefly maybe stutter your opponent, maybe make him hesitate, and try to exploit that situation for your benefit. Opening number 2 is the opening that has a pattern to it. This is the type of opening that you would like to use if you have a tough opponent, but you believe the opponent is clever enough to try to catch you in your mistakes. So a good example of that would be when you're in on guard, you're fencing correctly, but you always have one slight mistake. So for example, I might be just drawing circle 6 on occasion, and the only time where there's an opening is right at the bottom of my hand. So I'm banking on the fact that over time, opponent will decide to catch that opening and try to catch that timing, and I will again use that situation in my advantage. Okay? Now, the first 2 openings, they require a little bit of acting, kind of like you're acting to get an Oscar. The reason that you need to act is because you need to make actions actually look believable. So if you do an opening, especially the first opening, you may want to do it in such a way that it looks like you might do a real action of some sort. That may draw a better reaction. Third type of opening is the one that requires no acting whatsoever. This is a blatant opening. So we get on guard and we right away, for example, lower arm, or right away we're keeping it up. Whatever the case is, that opening basically stays open the entire time. It is no secret to your opponent that you're using that opening to draw them in, and it's no secret, you're making no secret of it to them. And you're still fencing and you're still relying on patience and good discipline. The eventual opponent will lack those qualities, and they will try to reach for an opening, and you will go and execute your action. Okay? So I hope that gives you a little bit of a understanding of 3 different types of openings. Hope you enjoyed the video clips, and don't forget to like and subscribe the video. Stay safe, everybody. Thank you.
Greatest b-boy of all time, started from small crimes where others had big tops. I was swinging small. trying to make the come up. Used to numb up a few G's a week. My clique used to sum up till my brother got locked up, my girl got knocked up, my closest homie each got popped up and shot up. Cops love the block, no way to eat, so I dropped a half a G on a rented SP 1200 sampler in a Yamaha 4-track. The bass from the lab used to blow up door back. My folks were doing stick-ups, trying to make a Vic up, waiting outside for the breeze truck to pick up. Nothing would work, so we back to chopping, giving going women too. When I was stressed, I would head to the rest. Then the pads on the SP12 got pressed, making beats for the streets so the family could eat. In '93, Wu-Tang Clan dropped their first LP. We went platinum. Yeah, we flattened them. Pockets got fat in them. Witten got capping them. Statins on the map in them. Brooklyn Zoo was bombing them. All around the world, killer bees start swarming them. You can't stop us. You can't block us. Rock us or mock us. Knock us or top us. Better sit back and watch us.
No matter how hard you try, you can't stop me now. No matter how hard you try, you can't stop me now.
Can't stop me, man.